Alright, get this all cleaned up again. So there's that cut we did where you can actually see it. So there you go. So I worked most of the crud off the teeth. It's dried on rust preservative, I guess, some kind of grease. It's rock hard now. So I worked it off with the gear as best I could. Hopefully it's not going to be an issue. So let's go ahead and get this back together for another mock-up run. One more time. Not the last time though. Just one more time. We're missing a washer. Thick one. Supposed to be a washer in here, so it's almost the height of the brace here, but not quite. So if you don't have that in there, you're missing it. That's for both sides too, they both have it. Different thickness one, but they're both got washers. Fits in there. Okay. A dowel, that is a dowel. Check another one. Okay, and our top center. Yeah, somewhere around in here. Guess this is this one. Yep. One of these two will go here. Okay. Cases go together real tight, so I'll pull together evenly. Okay. Comes over freely. Key part slides easily. Slides easily. That's the important part. Okay. That's the only bolts we need in there. And your gasket surface should line up nice and straight because I already machined them to each other. So they feel real nice. That's good. Okay. Now, Okay, we got our cam, our thrust washer, no lube on anything. Hey, that doesn't fit, what happened? Goes in first. And where's our breather at? Nice and freely so far. Now this gear won't go on down here until I beat the hell out of it, put it on, or I got to heat up the torch and see if it'll slide on. That's a one-time deal. Once it goes on, it's on. So we're not putting it on right now. We'll do our best to check all this stuff. That has to go on before the case has to be sealed up before that goes on, because once it's in, cases don't come apart again. So where's my idler gear? There's our idler gear. We have an offset height difference right here. So it's a different height. So let me just upside down. Flip it over. It's flush. That means you got it in correctly. Couple spacers around here somewhere. There's one of them. Two of them. Boom, boom. These are supposed to be held in with snap rings, and the snap rings have caused problems before in the past. But for now, we're going to make do with what we got. There's our gasket we're going to use for now. Everything lines up nicely. It's good. Cam cover. See how that goes on. Initially went on okay before. Let's see what it does this time. Yeah, it went about 3/4 of the way on or better. We got tight. Crank is free, cam's free. Means it's not binding, that's good. Got some screws in here. One up there, one back there, one right there, and one down here. One extra one, so we want to put another one out right there. And another one to do one there and one there, so we'll get another one. There. Okay. That screw has a narrow slot in it. Got in planar cam. Okay. Enough for mock-up. Okay, crank is free. The weight of the flywheel moves the rod up, that's a good sign. From both directions. That's what you want to see. Turn it 180 and check it again. Or 360 I should say. Weight of the flywheel, bring it up again. And up again, so it's not dragging. Got our in play pretty easy, so that crank will not bind or cause any thrusting issues. Everything's nice and straight and true like we want it to be. Okay, the cam, obviously got our in play, It rotates now, which it didn't do before. So that's a good sign. Okay, we'll make sure our lobe clearance right there is good. So there's our lobe. Put about the highest point we think it's at. Rotate the gear next to it, it's not hitting it. I put our feeler gauge in there and see what kind of dimension we're getting. Before we could get 8 but not 10. Let's see, there's 10. Rotate the gear a little bit, cam a little bit at a time, rotate the gear. I'm not exactly sure where the high spot is. So. It's not necessarily in the center of the lobe, you don't know for sure. Okay. We definitely have 10 now, so. So we got that a high spot of our lobe right there. Put our 10 thou feeler gauge in there, it goes up and down. The key thing is while you're holding in there, rotate the cam gear with the finger you got extra over there. You hear it rotating. So this is in between the cam lobe and that. So it's not hitting. The dinging noise we hear is over this gear over here. It's all got, everything rotates like it's supposed to, no problem. No dragging. Those bushings are a little loose anyway, so they should be loose. It is. Okay, so all this stuff looks good. So the only thing we don't know is the fitment of this gear, and I can't tell that until I put the case together for real, which we're not doing right now. So I don't like putting the case together without having the cylinder studs in here, or base studs, because all the crap that you get from end mill transfer drops in the case. So I like putting those in first and then put the case together. So right now we don't have the studs. So I just called the customer to see if he has them. So I'll have to come up with some studs. Other than that, this is pretty well done on the mock-up as far as I can go. He's going to work the oil pump out himself. Now once I put this gear on, it's going to be really hard to get the oil pump drive gear in there, but oh well. He'll have to fight it. So I'm not supposed to put the oil pump and all that together, so that was over here. We bought new gears for it, which I'm not sure where they're at yet. I know they came in, I just don't know where they're at. I think they're in here somewhere. There's all the parts we didn't use so far. There's the gears right there. Probably should just do a quickie for them just to make sure they kind of fit. Parts we use, parts we don't use. There's the other gear. Okay, so I need this, and this. Shaft goes over here. Okay, that is stuck on there. It's not supposed to be, so that's going to have to be unstuck. Gotta work on that, I guess, a little bit. Okay. So basically, yeah, it goes like that. All right, let's find out what's going on with that. That's tight. Okay. All right, let's figure out what that is.